Good morning. My name is Derrick Brown, and I'd like to talk to you a little bit this morning about some ideas that are key and important in my life. I'd like to first introduce myself. My first name, Derrick, means leader of his people. It is a mantle that I carry with honor and with responsibility. It tells me every day when I get up what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm also Keisha's husband. There again is a mantle that I carry with honor that also endows me with great responsibility. I'm Hannah's father. Her presence in our lives has changed us both, Keisha and I, forever, because we know now that we're not just here for each other, we're here for her. And we're also here to walk in a purpose that's bigger than both of us. I'm also a fairly computer literate person. I've used computers now for over 30 years of my life, and I've gotten pretty good at it. The computer is both partner and employee to me. It's very important in everything that I do. What I do is educate and empower people through helping them learn to read, write, count, lead, create, and think. That is my purpose, is to help people read, write, count, lead, create, and think. Now it just so happens that what I do is also what I want to do. I've reached a point in my life where I get to spend every day focused on doing exactly what I think I'm supposed to do, and it just happens to be what I want to do. That's very important. That's a blessing to me. I was educated as an electrical engineer at Clemson University, where I received my bachelor's degree, and at Georgia Tech, where I received my master's degree. I've learned lots of technical and wondrous things. I've acquired lots of skills that pay the bills. But in all that formal education, I think I've learned two key lessons that I want to share today. First lesson is that finishing school starts your education. Your real education will be wisdom gained through experiences and lessons learned. Now you'll be guided into those experiences by some of your formal education experiences, but your real education begins when you finish school. The second key idea is that your wisdom will be a product of your ability to learn, unlearn, and relearn. We're introduced to lots of ideas throughout our lives that we may one day be given cause to question, rethink, and kind of ask for a do-over. Now that's a gift granted to us through God's grace and mercy to be able to learn, unlearn, and relearn. I want to share a couple of ideas that I think I got twisted in my younger days that I hope I've gotten straight now and will be able to move forward in the rest of my life thinking about these ideas in a different way. I remarked earlier that my purpose is to help people become better at reading, writing, counting, leading, creating, and thinking. Reading, writing, and counting are things we do. When I was in school, I think I got the misguided notion that the things that we do are more important than who we are. The skills of leading, creating, and thinking, those skills define who we are. They refine and enhance who we are. And they also refine and enhance the people around us. But when we value what we do more than who we are, We're almost naturally brought into relationship with others who value what we do and emphasize what we do, and perhaps devalue, de-emphasize, perhaps even marginalize who we are. Now, I'm here to tell you today that what we do and who we are of equal importance. And to place one above the other is to work to your own demise. To see them as equal works to the glory of God. Who we are is as important as what we do. Another idea I want to address that I would admit I got a little twisted is I used to think that power was work done efficiently, and that efficiently meant as fast as you could. Time is always a critical factor. You get it done as quickly as you can. You use your skills, your do power, to get it done as quickly as possible. I have since learned that certainly power is work done efficiently, but that efficiently has a slightly different meaning. Efficiently means skillfully and with wisdom, by bringing to bear both who you are and what you do to address and properly leverage resources, interests, communication, and expertise. Those are the tools that generate power. The degree to which we are able to be who we are and do what we do and value them equally, combined with the degree to which we can honor, value, and leverage others in that same fashion. That's the degree to which we all become powerful in this earth. Now I want to dig a little deeper into this idea that power is produced through relationships, interests, communication, and expertise. That's an acronym called RICE. Makes it a little easier to remember. But let's dig into resources, interests, communication, and expertise. We have three key resources at our disposal to leverage towards the generation of power. The first of which is creativity, which is simply the ability to produce original thoughts and ideas. It's a lost art in this world. Second key resource are our relationships. I'll define our relationships as who we know and who knows us. Don't get that twisted. Key relationships in your life are defined by who you know as well as who knows you. And it's not just who you know. It's not just who knows you. It's how well you know each other and what you come together to accomplish in an environment of mutual respect, care, and concern, both for who each other is and what each other does. The third resource is finance. Now, finance is not just money. It's money and other assets. I mention it as the last of the key resources because if you are creative, if you bring to bear an ability to produce original thoughts and ideas, and if you are skillful in relationships, if you endeavor to know others and to allow yourself to be known, your ideas will always attract finance. And it'll attract enough finance for you to rightly divide that all money is not good money. Let's talk about interests. Interests are defined through the passions those emotions that stir within us, that propel us towards certain endeavors, propel us towards the finish line. Purpose? Well, purpose describes the finish line. It's that unique task, that unique project that we are on this earth to undertake and complete to the best of our ability. The interests are further defined through ministry, service of people. Passion, purpose, and ministry relate in a key way. Passion and purpose are often discovered through ministry because service of people brings you into contact with the problems of people in an intimate way that also allows you access to the solution to the problems of people. When you see a solution to a problem before others see the problem itself, that catalyzes what we all call entrepreneurship. It's your ability to enter into a situation, see the problem, but see the solution in greater importance. And you see that solution to the problem before others see the problem. Let's talk about communication. Communication is defined on 4 key precepts. First is language. Language doesn't just apply to what words mean. It's how we use the words to conjure ideas, images, thoughts, concepts, to relate our passion, purpose, to tell the story of our ministry. Discourse applies to written and spoken expression. It's how we deliver messages. Charisma is our ability to connect to others, to draw them in, not to who we are, not to what we do, but to the ideas and purpose represented in who we are and what we do. You are at your greatest level of charisma when people are not drawn to you per se, but to the light that shines in you, to the truth in your words and your ideas, to the example of you doing what you said you were going to do. And then the final precept is audience. It's understanding who you are in the midst of, whose presence you are engaged in, and your ability to properly address those in front of you with respect, concern, with skill, and most of all, with wisdom. Now, the final precept of the Rice concept of power is expertise. I'm going to define expertise in a bit of a unique way. I'm going to define it first as an understanding of data, facts and figures, alphanumeric facts and figures, which in and of themselves mean nothing, but when understanding is applied to these data, they produce information. Information is understood data. Knowledge is the next step. Knowledge is actualized information. And then finally there is wisdom. Wisdom is applied knowledge. It is the result of key lessons learned in our lives, and sometimes unlearned and relearned. You bring all that to bear, resources, interest, communication, and expertise, you will be powerful. You will be powerful beyond measure because you will understand that power is the ability to work efficiently, and that we work most efficiently when we bring to bear all of who we are all of what we do and place great value on ourselves and others and our ability to raise each other to that same level. I thank you for giving me a few minutes of your time today, and I hope that I've brought a powerful idea to bear and explained it clearly, because these ideas guide and shape my life and every minute of every day in my life. Those who are the biggest parts of my life understand that this is how I operate, and I hope that I inspire others to operate in similar fashion. Again, I thank you for your attention this morning. God bless you.